Okay, it's it's fine. Hey, what's up there, Aquarius? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Zen in the Void. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thanks. What's up? Welcome. You already know what the deal is. You already know. Let's get it. And if you are new here, hi. I'm Zen. I'm Zen in the Void. I'm Zen at all times when I'm in the void. You know, the name speaks for itself. Anyways, I'm so excited because this is, first of all, it's a new moon, so happy new moon. This is a time to set intentions, to really plant your seeds because they will, whatever you reap, you will sow during this time, which is beautiful. So I'm so excited to do these readings at this time for the signs who gave me the most views on my quickies. So, you know, Aquarius, you came in third with showing love. So thank you so much, Aquarius. You obviously love me as much as I love you. So let's get right into it. I did pull, I was shuffling for you guys. I'm like trying to save time here. You know, got to consider myself. I'm your reader, so you know what's going on with me and what's going on with your read. And I was shuffling, some cards flew out, then I clarified one of the cards, but your message seems to be coming out very clear. So let me grab the cards because I actually will have more to pull. So first of all, Aquarius, you guys are dealing with a severe fear of change here. You know, you're playing it safe. And this is causing for bad planning. This is not like Aquarius. That energy is not like Aquarius. And one thing I'm going to say that I didn't say in other videos is that I think that coronavirus and this whole thing has gotten people so shaken up, literally, that even Aquarius, the sign that is always like doing something new, going forward, new ideas, futuristic, you know, caring about everything, just kind of always on top of like, you know, newness. Sorry, let me turn this down a bit. See, you gotta adapt to changes, Aquarius. You know? You gotta adapt. Who knew the music was gonna be that loud? I don't know, maybe it's not even that loud to y'all. But anyways, oh, I'm tripping. Y'all wasn't even, this reading wasn't even about adapting to changes. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Y'all have a fear of change. A fear of change. It's not about adapting. Aquarian people are very great at adapting to change. Y'all have a fear of change this time around. So yeah, like I was saying, I feel like it has something to do with corona or just maybe a huge change in your life, but something has got even the Aquarius like scared of change. You know, you're playing it safe. You're kind of stagnating right now, Aquarius, apparently, you know, and this is leading to bad planning, you know. But these two cards came out first, and Spirit wanted me to look at these before I went any further. And I just kind of got the vibe, and also other cards that confirm it, that Aquarius, you go to extremes, right? On one hand, you're fearing change, you're playing it safe, you're doing some bad planning. But on the other hand, you have so much creative energy inside of yourself, so much willpower, you're inspired, you have desires, like literally you have an abundance of ideas, energy, and like creative power and all of that. So I pulled some cards to clarify this fear of change, like why is this fear of change here? Why is this Two of Wands in reverse here? You know, and 4 cards came out to clarify it, honey. So yeah, let's get right into those. So first of all, you have you guys have the Temperance in reverse. So you go to extremes, like it's saying, you know, like it's being clarified by more extremes, like, you know, well, I'm sorry, it's not being clarified by extremes, but these 2 cards that I pulled first, these 2 wands, like you got energy. Literally, you have 2 like wells of energy. One is like leading you down like a downward spiral because you're fearing change, you know, you're playing it safe, you're planning badly. And then you have this other wand energy. Both of them are fire, passion, one leading you down, one leading you up. This is about creation, willpower, you know. And so that's what I'm saying. That is the tone for this entire reading. These 2 conflicting emotions, these 2 different extremes. So Spirit says that you definitely go to extremes. You have an excess literal like extremes. Like, you have a lack of balance in your life. On one hand, you know, you may go for the action, the work. You're always putting in work. You're adventurous, you're fearless about it. So, you know, sometimes even to the point where it may get a little reckless, you know, impulsive. You know, you don't know how to like chill all the time when it's time to chill. And then you go to the extremes of like doing work and action, sometimes impulsively, sometimes recklessly, you know. And I know you follow me. I know that I'm clear, or I'm hoping I'm clear. My intention is to be clear. And then on this other extreme, it's very grounded. It's a very grounded extreme of like being very practical, creature comforts, financial security, you know, prioritizing, adapting to change, balancing decisions, things like that. Very healthy traits to have. The problem is, let me actually scoot this over. I feel like, yeah, I think Spirit just wants you to know that, you know, you sometimes have this fear of change, and on the extreme end of it, it has you just kind of doing all this work and all this impulsiveness and recklessness. Like, it's just not good planning. You're just putting work out there, and you're putting actions out there and putting things out there. It's not that well thought out. It's not that grounded. But then you go to this extreme where you're very grounded and you're very creative, and you have this ability inside yourself. It's just about you taking it. So, yeah, and maybe you could be holding on to your creature comforts a little too much, or holding on to your financial security a little too much. Spirit probably wants you to be a bit more flexible and find a middle ground. So temper yourself. Temperance is in reverse, so you may want to temper yourself more and go to less extremes. Like, take time to really think through your passions and your projects to make better decisions. You don't want to make bad planning. You can't. It's not good to go to extremes. Like, one minute you're putting out all this work, is not that well thought out. It's just work. Fearlessness, adventure, action, fun, ooh, action. And then it's like, okay, let me get grounded and be serious and actually think about things. You know, it's just not the best way to, I guess Spirit just wants you to know it's not the best way to put your energy out into the world. You know, be a little bit more slow acting. But I think Spirit also wants you guys to pay attention to this death. Like, the death card came out right after this. I forgot what I was asking Spirit. I was like, well, what else? I think I was just saying, like, what else do you have for Gemini? Gemini just keeps trying to sneak in. Bye, Gemini. Jesus. Gemini, this always happens. Gemini, y'all so obsessive. Sneaking in. This is for Aquarius. So Aquarius, yeah, Spirit definitely is saying that you have this big transformation that you are literally avoiding. Spirit is trying to get you to transform yourself so that you don't go to these extremes. You have all this willpower, all this dedication, not dedication, but willpower, creative energies. Ooh, I done switched the cards, y'all. The helper cards we're covering it up. But yeah, Spirit literally is saying you have all this willpower, inspiration, desire. You literally have everything you need to create very quality work, and very much so successful work. But you have a transition that you're due to go through. A whole transition, meaning a death and a rebirth. Spirit wants you to be reborn. That's that big one. Like I was saying in the last reading, you know, a lot of people are looking for breakthroughs right now, or they should be, with this new moon, because obviously, like, it's a very big time, you know, for us all, and we are all shifting and trying to find our place in the world so that we can plant our feet. And Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, that if you want to plant your feet and keep being successful, you know, you got to stop going to extremes, and you can't avoid this change, this rebirth, this transformation, this metamorphosis. It's in the reverse. That means that you are fearing that change. You are running from that change. You're trying to avoid that change. And then you got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you could be feeling like there's a stalemate. You are literally hanging between two decisions, and you're kind of like stuck. You know, anything else for Aquarius, Spirit? Anything else? Any advice? What are you guiding them to do besides pay attention to their extremes and go towards this rebirth, Spirit? What else? What other advice? What other advice, Spirit? Other advice for Aquarius, clear and concise spirit. What are you guiding them to do? Give them clear and concise guidance. Okay. I'm gonna turn it up because I love the violins. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I love the violins, so it helps me a lot. The strings, oh my God, I love string instruments. Anyways, anything else, Spirit, for the Aquarius? Clear and concise messages, Spirit, for Aquarius, Spirit. Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? For Aquarius, Spirit, clear and concise messages. Anything else? Spirit be kind of, maybe because y'all an air sign and y'all really be in y'all head a lot. Spirit, I don't think wants y'all to overthink this message. You know, just take the rebirth. I'm hearing, take the rebirth. Spirit just wants you to take the rebirth, and that's it. You know, you're feeling I feel like a lot of Aquarius right now. A lot of you could be going through something that got you feeling, that has you feeling like oppressed. That has you feeling almost, gotta turn it back down, have you feeling oppressed. You're feeling, you guys got this, I believe, in your last reading, Aquarius. So you guys are feeling oppressed. You guys are feeling like something is imprisoning you, holding you down, restricting you. You're feeling oppressed. And then this Three of Swords came out last time too, and it's literally here. It came back out. You guys are still dealing with something that broke your heart. You guys got the Star card at the bottom. That is your card. That's your card, Aquarius. That's yours. That card represents the Aquarian people. The Aquarian energy. So Spirit definitely wants you to rest and rejuvenate yourself. Rest and rejuvenate. Rest. You keep wanting to be action driven. You just want to be adventurous and just do all this stuff, even if it's bad work and you're just doing it. Spirit really wants you to just slow down, rest and rejuvenate yourself, and just you're feeling oppressed, you're feeling heartbroken. A lot of you Aquarius, you're disappointed about something. You got the Five of Cups here in the upright. Something has literally, you've lost something. There's grief here and self-pity. So, you're taking the time you need. You're doing what you need. But Spirit just wants you to know that there's a huge transformation that is due to you. That's the cycle turning for you. What's on the cards for you right now is literal death and rebirth, transformation. But right now it's in the reverse because you are afraid to, you don't want to do it. It's because you're feeling oppressed. And because you got this Three of Swords here, this heartbreak, this loss, grief, you're feeling super, in a lot of sorrow, loss, grief, self-pity, sorrow. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit gave you guys the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit definitely wants you to rest and rejuvenate yourselves. Get in that Aquarian energy. Spirit wants to call you to get in your energy. I'm hearing that in my head right now, Aquarius. Spirit says, get in your energy. Get in your Aquarius energy. Grieving is meant to be short-term. Grieving is meant to be short-lived. It's meant to be temporary. It's not supposed to last so long. You're not supposed to sit in it so long. For your own sake. When we are depressed and we're grieving and we lost something, just consider how important that thing is that you're grieving. Is it important enough to literally put your life on pause? I'm not saying not to feel it and experience. Sorry. I'm not saying not to experience it, and feel it, because the only way out is through. The only way out of an emotion is to feel through that emotion. So I'm not telling you to ignore it. I'm just telling you to consider how long you're putting your life on pause because of this thing. Because when you're in your alone, chill, relaxing, rejuvenated space, it's are you in a mode of self-pity, kind of sulking and just being depressed? Or are you taking that time to literally rest and rejuvenate yourself? Spirit is kind of telling me to say that to you guys. What are you using your downtime for? Are you even taking your downtime? Maybe not, because you're going to extremes. The only things you care about is being reckless, it seems, and then being grounded to take care of your pinnacles. But you're not taking any middle road. You're not really tempering your emotions enough to kind of be neutral and to really relax and rejuvenate yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna chill, because my heart is broken. I'm feeling like I'm grieving something. You gotta grieve. Spirit wants you to turn to your community, your home. Celebrate your community and the people that are in your life that are good for you. These just fell out, so I'm just, reading them because they fell out. So Spirit may want you to like turn to your community or to trusted people, family maybe. Celebrate the things in life that are going well. Celebrate your life, This transition is gonna obviously skyrocket you into a whole new place, of perceptiveness, clear-mindedness. You got the Queen of Swords here. So Spirit wants to give you community, home, celebration, a clear mind, perceptiveness, help you to understand complexities of your life, But you have to rejuvenate yourself. Rest, rejuvenate. Chill from the adventures. Chill on the adventures for a while. The action, the work that you're putting in. Spirit wants you to know to relax, Relax. Be neutral. Go towards that transformation. Anything else, Spirit? Any more guidance? Any more guidance from you, Spirit? New moon guidance. Before we end this reading for Aquarius. Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? Rest and rejuvenate. Transform yourselves. I hope you can hear me and this music isn't too loud. But yes, anything else, Spirit? Clear and concise for Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? Anything else, Spirit, for Aquarius? Spirit doesn't have much else for you, Aquarius. Spirit is trying to get straight to the point with you and say, look, there's a transformation here. You're going to extremes. You're sulking. You're grieving, and it's causing you to go to extremes. So if you care about your creature comforts, your financial security, if you're going to be practical, if you want to balance priorities and adapting to change, if you want to keep that grounded energy going towards your material, that the earth energy of pentacles is about material abundance as well as a secured home life and grounded life. So if you want to secure your pentacles and secure your financial security by way of the Queen of Pentacles, you see her, she's rich. She's rich. She wearing animals and she own animals. She got, look at her, her headdress. She's rich. So Aquarius, you definitely have some success going on in your life, but Spirit says if you want to keep it, you're going to have to transform yourself, because these extremes you've been doing ain't going to get you no coins. It's going to risk your coins. And the extremes is because you're grieving. The extremes is because you're feeling oppressed by something. Because you feel oppressed by something, you're probably acting out in other ways so that you feel free. You're like, since this thing over here is oppressing me, I'm going to go and control all that over there because that makes me feel like I'm free. And that's really harming you. I'm going to leave it off on the, you got the lust card, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it off on that. Let me see. Sometimes I forget these because they're named something completely different than the original cards. So you got the Justice card in the upright. This is about cause and effect, clarity and truth. This card in the upright is one of my favorites. It's like a clear message to say, look, this cause, like I was just saying before I pulled it, cause and effect. This caused you to feel this way. The effect is this. So whatever is oppressing you and got you grieving and feeling sad about your life, that is, the effect is literally like, it's affecting your pentacles that you care so much about, and that's just the clarity and the truth of the matter, You know, the Justice card lets you know where the scales have tipped. What is the answer? What has come of this? And this restricted feeling that you're feeling is definitely rocking your boat, and it's a threat to your financial security. So that's all Spirit has for you. Please consider transformation, Aquarius. Sending you so much love and light, and thank you for coming to my channel. If you need anything else, it will be in the description box. See you next time, Aquarius. Peace.